Alistair, you're here at Hampden Park, first sighting of the National Stadium at a league event. I feel like all it's done is rain since you've joined the club. I can promise you this is kind of as bad as it gets, and it's not always like this.
You know, it's hard to believe that. I think there might be a little bit of something going on between all the Scottish people here telling me that no, it's not just these past couple of weeks. Like, it's just been the past couple of days. No, yeah, we've gotten used to the rain. People were blaming me at the beginning for bringing the cold, but the cold weather's gone away a little bit, which is nice. But yeah, the rain's definitely come in. But it almost kind of helps the ambiance here. I think it's such an historic venue. You just look around, and the rain kind of just adds to that. It really gives it a serious, just kind of special aura to it. And you know, it's one of those places that all players really want to play at. One of those kind of famous pitches.
Yeah, Celtic, of course, have won lots of silverware in recent years. So it's been the site of many great memories for Celtic fans. How much do you want to experience that for yourself?
No, it's exactly what you want when you sign on the dotted line, to become a Celtic player. It's the thought of lifting up trophies, competing for trophies. It's something that drives every single one of us, and that's why we all want to be at this football club. So just to know that we have a great opportunity coming up here to, be in a semi-final, to potentially push for a chance at silverware.
The last we spoke to you after the Derby game, you said you hadn't told your family that you'd been playing. I presume they know now. What was their reaction?
Yeah, it was a good decision, I think, in the end, because my parents, they get some butterflies for me to a degree. So no, I was quite happy that I actually played it pretty cool like that, and I think they had a pretty good wake up when they woke up at 7 a.m. to check the team sheets and saw that I was starting. And my older brother, unfortunately, though, out in Vancouver, another 3 hours behind, 4:30, missed the kickoff and woke up and couldn't believe that they actually started me. So that was quite a funny one between my whole family. But yeah, no, it was a special day, and they were super excited for me after, just talking to them after the match. They couldn't believe what an atmosphere it was. And my mom kept saying that she wished she was there, and I said, I'm not sure I would have let you come to that match anyways. So no, it was a pretty cool experience.
Well, hopefully they'll be following your journey on Celtic TV. What's the training been like this week? Has it been the usual high intensity?
Yeah, it's that every single week, every single day. We come in, and that's one of the best parts about this team, is that the squad is so deep. There's competition for every single place. So just because you started one match doesn't mean you're going to start the next. That's the squad. This club has just put such an emphasis on having good quality players in every position, multiple positions, multiple players deep. So that's what it's been. This training's been solid as usual. We're getting ready for a couple big matches here against Kilmarnock, and we know that they're not an easy opposition. We're all kind of focused on that. The Rangers game's now behind us, and we just need to keep looking forward in the league and in the cups.
The system does put a lot of onus on the fullbacks. Would you say you have to be one of the fittest players on the park to play in this system?
Yeah, for me, it's definitely you have to be one of the fitter players. But I think that's general nowadays, and with how football just is played around the world. Fullbacks generally are doing a lot, whether that's coming inside or bombing on the overlaps. But for me, it's also just been the mental aspect of it. You just need to be so tuned in at all moments, because you're playing in such almost, I wouldn't say unnatural, but just in comparison to what you were playing as a fullback growing up, the positions kind of feel second nature a little bit. It's not completely natural, so constantly being tuned in, you don't really have time to ever completely check out in a match, and that's something that the manager and the whole coaching staff pushed on me, is that, look, you're going to have to be mentally tuned in, just to be able to sense where that space is, and then at the same time is we want that to become second nature, so that you're drifting into those places and drifting into that space whenever it kind of feels open. So that's kind of my next progressions in the next coming months, and I've been lucky enough to play with some really good fullbacks here, and they've all been teaching me and kind of giving me the ins and outs of it, which has been really nice as well. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of physical demands, but also mental demands in the fullback position. And
for yourself against Kilmarnock this weekend, hopefully for you a chance to play at Celtic Park for the first time.
Yeah, no, I've been there now a couple times throughout December. Was watching some of the home matches, and what an atmosphere it was. Just the welcoming I even got walking through the stands was pretty special. So I can imagine being out there on the pitch is just another level altogether. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that monkey off the back and get out there at Celtic Park in the next coming week or coming weeks. We'll see how it is. I got no idea what the manager's plans are, but no, just really looking forward to that day. It'll be a pretty special one.
Well, hopefully it's dry when the time comes.
Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't bet on it.